Jasem.
How are you doing, Mr.
He's
Jasem?
our CEO in the company. Go say hi, please.
Hello. So nice to see you. Such a pleasure. Please, can you sit here?
Yes.
We'd like you to sit here. Yeah. And let's discuss. How are you doing?
How are you doing, Jasem?
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Your father tells me you have something interesting to discuss with me.
Yes.
Really? I'd like to hear what it is.
I wanted to make an app, and then you could design your own shirts, you first start off with a white shirt and then you see the size, and then you could customize it as you could customize it as you want.
So, what will the person do? He will design the T-shirt, right? And the T-shirt will be only white, or will it be other
No,
colors?
it will be white, and then you could choose the color.
Which colors do you think it should have?
I don't know.
Which T-shirts do you think would look good on a design? White is good. Black is good.
Yeah, no, it starts off with a white T-shirt, and then you could pick any color, black or like this.
Okay, and then you make your own design,
Yeah.
right? Okay, and now let's say we have that, and if you press OK, what happens? Should that guy get his T-shirt, or
Yeah.
somebody should make the T-shirt and deliver it to him?
Yeah.
Okay, and who do you think are the customers who would like something like this?
People who like I don't know.
Is it?
What do you think? What do you think they would like? What do you think people would like to do on a T-shirt? What kind of design?
They could I don't know. If you I was thinking of that. If somebody you could not you could go on the app, and then you could just type you could customize if there is any certain YouTuber merch, you could just design it the same. Yeah, you could customize. You can make your own and make the YouTuber kind of.
So which is the YouTuber you follow? Do you follow any YouTuber?
Yes.
Which one?
One of my favorite ones is called Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast?
You know him?
No, tell me something about him. Who's this guy?
He does so many challenges, and once he bought a whole supermarket.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do with it?
Give it to charity.
Wow, that's so sweet. Do you know this guy, KSI?
Yeah, but I don't like him.
And Logan Paul?
I don't like them. Sometimes I watch Jake Paul, but I don't watch him.
You know they had a big boxing match, right?
Yeah.
A few days ago, and KSI won. Did you see the game?
Once in the school, the teacher somebody made noise, and then the teacher said, "Who did that?" And I said, "Miss KSI did that."
Okay, so let's go back to your idea. Okay, so you want to make an app, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you can make that app? If you were taught how to code, would you be interested in doing that?
Yes.
Okay, so you know there is a course here in Kuwait where they teach young kids like you how to code?
No.
Yeah, they teach kids like you how to code so you can make your own code, and then you can develop your own app. Do you think you'd like to do something like that?
Yes.
Okay, when do you get off school? What time do you get off school?
2:50.
So in the evening, would you have some time to learn how to code?
I have, but I have after school, I have soccer practice after yeah.
But you would like to do coding? Would you like to learn it?
Yeah.
Because you see, once you learn how to make codes, you can do any applications, right?
Yeah, because if I wanted to make an app, I have to know to do all this.
Yeah. So would you be interested in doing that? Because then you'll be the boss, right? You don't need to look at anybody else. You will make an app for designing T-shirts. Tomorrow you'll make an app for, let's say, designing hats. It's your app. Isn't that a good thing to do?
Yes.
Great. So here's what we'll do. Do you think you can write some of this thing down and give it to me? Can you write it on a piece of paper that this is your idea? I want to make an app for designing t-shirts, etc. Have you talked to your friends about this? They think this is a good idea?
No, I told one of my friends because I was talking with him. Like he wanted my friend, the schoolies. He wanted to make like they wanted to make like glasses.
Yeah.
Like you give them your glasses, or they make your glasses with a light, or with a camera, or with a screen. But they said they will not do it.
Who said they'll not do
My
it?
friend, he's called Muhammad.
But your idea of designing t-shirts online, did
Yeah.
you talk about this to your friends?
No, only one of.
Okay, so the best way to check whether your idea is good is to talk to a lot of friends and ask them, if I had this app, would you be interested in designing a t-shirt on that app? And if more than 50 people tell you yes, that means it's a good idea. So you have 50 friends?
No.
You have family, right? You have cousins? You have lots of relatives?
Yeah.
You can ask them, right? And
Yeah.
this app is not only for young kids, right? It could also be for adults, right?
Yeah.
So your dad could do it, I could do it, right?
Yeah.
So it's a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a company that your dad and your grandfather has already invested in. It's called Motif. And what they do is exactly what you're talking about. So they have an app where anybody can go on that app and say, I love the planet, or I want to save the world, or World Environment Day, or Happy Birthday Jasem, whatever, okay? And they click on it and they do their design, and then they check the size, just like you said, and the color, gray, brown, black, white,
Yeah.
okay? And then they choose the quantity, how much quantity of t-shirts do they want? And then once they do that, then everything on the back side of the application is logistics, which means there's a company that is being engaged, which is a manufacturing factory that will be either in Taiwan, it will be in Sri Lanka, it will be in Nepal, it will be in any part of the world, okay?
Yeah.
They will get the order to produce these t-shirts, they'll produce these t-shirts, they'll box them up, and they will send it exactly to your customer.
Oh, yeah.
That's the idea, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what say we do this idea for you? You'd be interested to launch this?
Yeah.
Okay, but I want you to get 50 people to agree to your idea. Can you do that?
I don't know.
You
Yes.
can do that.
You already have 2 people right now.
Okay? So once 50 people say, yes, Jasem, this is a good idea, that means it's a good idea. After that, we have to launch it as a
But
business.
some of my friends, I already asked. I asked one,
Mhm.
and like nobody is really. They don't really like care because I'm trying to tell them, but they don't really care.
So when you launch this, how will you market this? How will people know about it?
I don't know. I put it on Instagram.
To put it on Instagram, good idea. You know why? Because a lot of people follow Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So that's a marketing idea, right? You know what is marketing, right? Marketing is you have something and you need to promote it to tell people, come use my product, come use my app. That's called marketing. Okay? So your idea is good that you need to use Instagram. Okay. And what will you call your app? Do you have a name for the app?
I don't know. I was trying to think of a name, but I can't think of one.
Okay, so you need to think of a name because we can't have an app without a name, right? So if I go to Apple Store, I need to search by the name, right?
Yeah.
So let's say we call the app Jasem, for example, okay? Until you come up with a name. So anybody wants the Jasem app, they can go and type out Jasem on, Apple Store and find it, right? Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'll wait for you to tell me that you've managed to talk to 50 different people.
But like some of the people not really care.
Well, you need to find people who care. So you'll need to go to uncles, you will need to go to grandfathers, grandmothers,
But,
Right.
Sisters.
but it's not 50 people. My friends don't really they don't care. They just I asked one of my cousins, said, Johnny, why would you do that? Like I don't like he's smaller than me, and then I asked him, he didn't care. He did not really care. He said, why would you do it? Why would you do that?
So I'm asking you this question. Why do you want to do this app?
Because like he He has like my cousin. He makes his own like they make you a dasha and then you could put any team or numbers in the back of your name. It's called devotion.
Okay, and it's doing well?
Yeah, but no, mostly people buy it in Ramadan.
Okay, but through the year nobody does.
No.
But
not
t-shirts
so
you
much.
can buy through the year, right?
Yeah,
So your idea is a better idea.
yeah.
Exactly.
But I was like thinking I didn't want to only do t-shirts. I want to like do like
Caps.
hoodies.
Ah, nice idea. Okay, interesting. Do you do any design yourself? Have you designed anything so far?
I did not design anything, but I drawn something.
No, exactly. Have you drew stuff that you want to come on a t-shirt? So, don't you think you should start doing that? Making a few ideas so that when you launch your t-shirts, you can have your own collection of t-shirts. So this will be called the Jasem line, for example. So they're hoodies which are designed by you. It's your design. So as a kid, what is the type of hoodie you like? You like it all one colored, or do you want to have some stripes on it? Do you want to have a Muhammad Salah on the back? Do you want a number? Do you want an alphabet? What how the managers, they have their alphabets on their right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Steven Gerrard will have a SG over there, right? Jurgen Klopp would have a JK on it. So don't you think that's a great idea or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's what I mean. Like if you could, that's the second thing that I told you before. Like a YouTuber merch, you could just write, like you could design it like the YouTubers merch if you know it, and then you could you could just click order it. That's what I kind of mean.
All right. So how soon do you want to launch this app?
Huh?
How soon do you want to launch this?
I don't know.
Do you want to launch it after a week, after 2 weeks, after a month? You want it, right?
Like whenever it's finished or something.
Okay, so do you have time to give it? Because if it needs to finish, we need you to be in charge of it. Will you be in charge of it?
Yes.
We can help you, but you need to drive the ship, right?
What?
You need to take care of this business. This is your app, right?
Yes.
So you're going to be the CEO. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You know what's a CEO?
No.
Okay, that's a chief executive officer. He's the biggest guy in the company. Why? Because it's his idea. So it's his business. So this is your idea, right?
Yes.
So this is your business. So
Yeah.
you're going to be CEO. You're going to be captain of the ship. Okay? We're going to get this thing going for you. But I need you to be very, very interested in this.
I am really interested because I wanted to make my own business. I just want to be creative or something.
You are creative. That's why you're sitting and talking about this, right?
Yes.
You see, in the school, they always teach you 5 plus 5 is 10, right? But what if I ask you dash plus dash is 10? So what's your answer?
10. Dash.
Dash, what is your dash and dash? It could be 5 plus 5, or it could be 7 plus 3, or it could be 6 plus 4, or it could be 9 plus 1, right? So that's what creativity is all about. Creativity is about not one correct answer. There are many answers. So what we'll do is, we'll get this thing going. If you're interested in being a coder yourself, if you want to learn how to code, we can arrange that for you. It's in Hamra Towers, by the way. Okay? You can spend maybe a few days in the week, but if you know how to code, Jasem, you would be the best guy on the planet. The best guy. Everybody will follow you. You'll have 1 million people on your Instagram account. You'll be as big as Salah, without the hair. Okay, so we'll give you that big hair as well. Okay, you like Salah, right?
Yes.
Of course. Who doesn't? Anybody who doesn't like Salah, we need to take him to a doctor and get his head checked, right? Okay, so this is what we're going to do now. Every week, you will come on a Thursday here, and we will start discussing about your project.
What time?
What time do you want to come? The same time?
No, because we have school at this time.
Okay, so what time can he come?
We can do it whenever he has a day off or a weekend.
Okay, otherwise, you know what I'll do?
You can talk to him by phone.
I will drop by to your place, okay? In the
Why
evening.
we just don't come on Saturdays?
Yeah, that's a good idea. We can come on Saturdays, right? There's nobody around, we can talk and we can go ahead with your business. Okay, what time on Saturday? After lunch?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'll agree the time with your dad, and then we'll sit here for like half an hour every Saturday until we get this business up and going. Sounds like a plan?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
You want to shake a hand on that?
Yeah.
Let's do that. So, I congratulate you on your new business idea.
Thank you.
Are you ready to launch your business?
Yes.
That's the spirit. So now you know what we need to do, right? You know who's the biggest guy in this company?
My grandfather.
Exactly. So now we need to tell him that there is a new business. Will you let us do the new business? Can you ask him that?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Because we all work for him. Great?
Yeah.
So let's go to him and see if he's ready for it.
Okay.
Yalla, let's go.
He's not here.